Hi guys, I'm Abhijit from Digit. We are here with Mr. Kenny Ye, who is the Managing Director for UCWeb India. And we'll be talking about the new feature that was introduced in UC browser, the UC Cricket, and also the UC Web for Internet.org. My first question would be that what features does UC browser have to offer which aren't currently available in the other mobile web browsers? So why would I switch from my stock browser which comes pre-installed in my smartphone, and why would I shift to UC Web?
Okay. So to answer your question, I would like to introduce about UC browser a little bit. So actually, UC browser is the first fresh product for UC Web in 2004. So UC browser is the first mobile browser to introduce the cloud computing technology, even on the feature phone era. At that time, so the handsets processing capability it's very low. So the user experience at that time to accessing the internet, it's very bad. So that's why when we introduce that technology to how the user using their low-end handset can access the internet with very good experience, but you cannot comparison to the smartphone. Yeah. So and after that, we convert that technology from feature phone to smartphone, and it make it even better because the processing capability of the smartphone are better. Yeah. So even integrate a lot of the capabilities within the handset itself, according to, and also we also enhance the cloud computing technology and capability to help improve the user experience. If we want to talk about the differentiate of this mobile browser, I think there are two major points. The first one is the technology, because UCWeb is the technology-oriented company. So and and the first introduction of this cloud computing on the mobile browser is one of the proof that, and it is consistently to invest a lot of resource and technology onto that. So 80% of more than 80% of our staff are product and R&D guys. So and we make all our efforts, to improve the technology to make make this happen. So I think that's why we can provide a different user experience to users on the UC browser. And the second thing is about the localized content, because as you said that, as you know that the normal browser, when you open the normal browser, there's a blank pages, and also maybe just some icon.
Yeah.
Even the user don't know what they can get from the internet. So through UC browser, because we localize the navigation pages, and then the user, and also we integrate a lot of your content, famous website, and also services into this browser, so the user can very easily and conveniently to access any services and content. Yeah. So I think these two major points make us difference in this market.
We are seeing a lot of a rise in the mobile data traffic in India currently. So how is that working out for UCWeb? How many active users do you see currently in India?
Okay. So as we all know that because of the increasing shipment of smartphone last year, and then the users active users are also increased very fast in the UC browser. So actually the growth rate for last year is more than 100%. So, and if talking about the market share, according to the state counters, our market share increased from like 32% to 41%, almost 9% increasing so last year. So, and I think that's also the really huge progress and achievement for us last year.
So, how much do you expect it to rise further in the future?
And And the interesting event last year is everyone in this industry are dreaming that the 500 million smartphone users, what this industry became like, and yeah, so that means that we can experience. We all expecting this potential growth in the future. If there are 500 million smartphone users in this market, so I think every player in this market should benefit.
So, are you doing anything to get like any marketing or promotions to get more users, or are you sticking to word of mouth?
I think for this very special product, so we focus too much on the user experience in order to get the word of mouth. If you go through the Google Play Store, and we have got a 4.5 score, the average review from the users. Yeah, and also we maintain a very huge user community on Facebook. So we have more than 3 million Indian fans on that Facebook. So, and we go through this online community and our product. We maintain a very good relationship with our user. So, and there are interesting cases when we go through when we do some user survey outside. So we always ask, how do you get to know the user browser? So I think most of the answer they saying that some people, some friends, introduce this product to him, told him, okay, this is good product. So I think this is the most cases for our new users.
Recently, we saw the launch of internet.org in India. So you have a curated app as well so that people could use a few websites freely. So how do you think the internet penetration how many people would come in after the introduction of the internet.org curated app?
I think the purpose for the internet origin is just to increase the penetration of the internet. So I think from UC browser we have the same mission, to same as the internet.org, because you want to provide the convenient mobile services to the users. So, and there's some bottleneck to achieve this. I think the first is awareness, because the user don't know what they can do on the internet. So I think this the three services providing from this service provider are very good for the first user, the initial usage on the mobile internet. And the second one is about the price for the smartphone or the data. So this is 0-free services is also good for them. And after that, I think if they found the convenience services and they can get what they want from the internet, I think they're also willing to pay, because the user will willing to pay what they want and what they can get from benefits to what they benefits from them.
What do you stats say about the number of users currently, and active users, not downloads, but active users through mobile browsing through UCWeb?
Actually, we are achieved 100 million daily active users globally last year, and also we have and if talking the registered user is more than 500 million globally.
So anything on how many active Indian users?
Yeah. So and because according to the company, there's no the specific figure to
Okay.
disclose on one
That's
in
just the
India.
global figure.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
global figure.
So, how do you see a difference in the rise of users coming through mobile web browsers and the general desktop laptop browsers?
Okay. To answer your question, and I want to ask, so, and how many time you spend with your mobile rather than your PC?
Yeah, it depends on if I have my phone with me, so I would prefer using my phone completely.
Yes. So I think this is also the change, for the mobile browser rather than the PC browser. Yeah.
So, do you have any figure or stats on the difference?
Okay. So
The
actually,
rise?
we only have the mobile browser in India right now, so we don't know the comparison figure
Okay.
in terms of GC. Yeah. But we can say that the usage for the mobile browser are increasing every year.
Okay. Recently, Flipkart and Myntra, they closed down their mobile websites, and now they are redirecting their website to install their applications. So, do you see websites going towards the mobile applications and not mobile websites in the future?
So I would like to comment on some others actions in this market. Yeah, but if you go through the history of discussion, is the web or the apps dominate in markets. So this discussion happened more than 5 years. Yeah. So, and based on our understanding, so the web and the application play in different role, in this industry. So actually, the web is more convenient for the users to access any services. And I think if you just have some, want to you want to have some information and some access, I don't think you would love to. Okay, you first download the application first and then go through the information or search the information. You just want the service and the content in a short time. So I think the web can provide the more convenient service to the end user. And so because of that, so we, that's why we also integrate a lot of, local content and service into UC browser. And that's we can provide more conveniently for them to go. And you can do some compression or use some taxes if you want to do something, how you do it on the web and web browser or on the application. And it's very funny things that we also, and we know that Facebook are very famous in India. So
Second largest market.
most of the users will use Facebook, and they have the native apps. But if we talk about the usage, I think most of our users of UC browser, they will use the Facebook on our browser. Yeah, when we do the user research on them, there is the Facebook native apps. Why you use UC browser to access Facebook rather than the native app? The answer is they can open the Facebook pages faster than the native app. They can load the pictures faster than the native app. Yeah, and because that's why we have this technology, the cloud computing, and also do some data compression and then for the users. And they don't need to know, a lot of the data, from the native apps. So that's make the experience faster. And secondly, and we are focused on the web browsing experience. So that's UCWeb adopt the local network environment and network and also the handsets, um, to make the experience optimal. So we do a lot of customization and optimization based on that. So, and if you're doing this for from every single application, you also need to have a huge resource doing that.
Yes.
So I don't think that most of the company have this resource to make this. So, but because we have the focus on this technology, and then we can make it easier. So for any application. So another funny thing is that after the Facebook found that a lot of users are using their web pages rather than the native apps.
From their mobile web.
Yeah. So they're also looking for some cooperation with UCWeb
Okay.
to how to make this user experience even better. So, and that's why we have launched a project with Facebook to make the notification on the UC browser for Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and the user can have the same experience to get the notification on the UC browser, from Facebook, the same as the experience in the native application. So through this, and we can also make this experience even better for the users.
So
I think this is one of the
it's like the
innovation.
UC Cricket tab thing that gives us notifications. A similar kind of thing.
Yes, similar.
Okay. So
And when you get for example, when you get any notification on your Facebook, but after you log in.
yeah. So I'll be logged in all the time.
Yes. Yeah, because you must log in the Facebook to browse everything. Yeah.
If you're talking about the different resources that you have and the cloud computing that goes behind, so how many patents do you have with the UCWeb? I've read that there are a lot of patents behind UCWeb.
Yes, we because we focus on this technology. Yeah, so I think this is very important for every company, because this is one of the proof that the technology and human resource investment for the users.
How do you think in the future, what do you think the ideal mobile web browser would be like? Provided that, as you said, we have a lot of users using smartphones currently. So in the future, we'll have better smartphones and more users as well. How do you think the ideal mobile web browser would be?
I think that would be a browser with most of the service as content on that.
How is your user community? Any thing do you have to share about that?
I
Feedback?
Yeah, I think we have focused lots on the user engagement based on this community, especially on Facebook. So you can find that the fans on our Facebook pages are very active, because we try to communicate with them, and every day with different events. For example, for the cricket, the people can share their guessing on the score of the game, or they share who they support, and then which team and which star they support. So actually, they are also very engaged in our community to each other, not just the UC browser and the users. So, and I think this is a very good way to communicate with the users.
So any update that we would see in a few months from UCWeb?
As an internet company, we will update this product every 4 to 6 months, every 4 to 6 weeks. So in a very faster speed. So we want to add a lot of features and a lot of and improve a lot in different versions, and also based on between that, we also have launched a lot of beta version to
You have beta testing as well.
in very small group of the people.
Okay.
So that's why we can get the update and the feedback from user frequently, and then and we launch the major version within 4 to 6 weeks.
So
Yeah.
is the beta version public or is it a closed beta?
Public.
Okay.
Yeah, it's public, but we do the beta version, launch the beta version within the scope of the user.
Okay.
Because if there's some active fans, they love to experience all the latest version from UC browser, so they go and download. So we also telling the user, but most of users they just passively to update their application. So and I think we still focus a lot on the user experience improvement. For example, the browsing, video viewing, and downloading speeds, and especially for some major services, for example Facebook, we are keep improving the user experience on these basic things, because we believe that, and if we can improve this user daily use experience, it's more helpful for our users, because maybe you cannot imagine any big things, but the basic and daily things is most important for users.
Yeah.
Because you spend a lot of time
on the phone.
Yeah.
So as you talked about the integration going on with Facebook, so is it still going on or has it been implemented already?
We have to launch that version to get the notification from Facebook on UC browser, and we are keep talking to see any improvement we can bring to the user together.
So are you going to integrate with other websites as well, like Twitter or maybe another social network?
Yeah, so I think this is also very important for us to working with other partners. So I think right now is some of the partners are in a discussion to see how to improve the user experience on the web.
Okay. So any future integrations, do we see that?
Why not? Because there is no the final solid plan for this. So if we have something new to release, so I will let you know.
Okay. Thank you for the interview.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
That's all.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.